Tell us a bit about school. Tell us a bit about growing up.
Right.
I know some parts about it, but I want to hear from you. How was it growing up in Bangalore? How was it growing up in a middle class background, service class oriented background?
Sure.
Things are very different, right? You
Yeah.
shape it up. Take us a bit through that. How was life then? What was life like?
Well, as you said, yeah, service class, there was no almighty that would take us through life. That was clear from day one. The best part about childhood for me and where I stand today, and I've learned through it, is that we move places every 3 years. My dad was in a bank, and I was born in a small village called Parigi in Andhra Pradesh, which I guess nobody knows. From there, I've been in villages and towns throughout my entire childhood until we got to Bangalore when I did my college. So every year, every third year, we're moving schools, every third year, we're moving places, making new friends, learning new cultures. I think that kind of really built me as a personality, where you learn to appreciate different views. You're not stuck up in the way you think and you're brought up and your ideologies, and you learn to listen, most importantly. And I think that helps a lot as an individual when you step into your professional world, to kind of just sit there and listen to people before reacting. And today we don't see that much. But childhood was that. And yes, for us always, academics was in the forefront. Rest, everything can happen. Well, you're good at that, you're good at this, that's fine. But where do you stand in your class, in your studies? So dad and mom always pushed us, and for us there was no rank 2, it was always rank 1, right? So that way academically we were always hammered into that direction, that you got to be good at it, you got to study on your own, there's nobody who's paying your fees going forward. So that was always there, and I think our parents kept us in that path, till I got to do my CA, and my brother went to his engineering. But along the side, I think what I personally was enjoying doing is extracurriculars. I was always away from sports. Sports is something which I never liked, so I would run from my PE class. No.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dancing, debates, elocution, speeches, jam sessions, singing, anything else, we would be there at the front. We would participate for school, within school, with other schools. So we're always there. I think a lot of confidence that you talked about kind of stems from that as well. Just facing the audience, just being out there. Started very early for me in life. I've been on stage dancing since the time I remember, like maybe 5 years old or 6 years old or 3 years old. I've always been on the stage. So that is, I think, as a persona, the confidence starts there. In the work life, it comes much later, as you get your experience and start dealing with different kinds of people. But the seed of it was kind of sown long back.